When I get my
Just
parsec,
be
we're
my
gonna beat
partner
your
real
ass and
quick.
Tekken.
Just be on the side real quick, bro. You wanna be my partner?
Exactly.
We'll
I
do
have
2v2.
no clue who these guys are, bro.
Bosky and Flow.
They're
I
just
bet.
Bro,
talking.
just go in Castle.
Info?
Bro, just go in Castle.
Bosky and
Black, bro.
Flow.
All right, so Vert, what's gonna be the proposition?
Wait, hold on. It's a two. Well, I agree to
Vert,
2v2. I
what's
agree
the
to
proposition?
2v2.
It's a 2v2.
I agree to 2v2. Yo, official. What's the proposition we're willing to defend, bro?
Yeah, get your daddy.
I thought you were in Castle Black.
No,
That's
we're
what I'm
sitting here.
saying.
Bro,
Okay.
why are you
What's the
asking
proposition you guys are willing to
proposition
defend?
in Castle Black? We'll talk about it.
Well, what's your proposition that you're willing to defend? I'm banned from Castle Black from God. But what's your proposition that you're willing to defend?
We go to
do
Castle.
inverse.
What's the proposition that you're willing to defend? We're already here.
Bro,
We got the
you
rec.
do inverse. We're talking about it, dumbass.
Pick a proposition, retard. Pick a proposition, retard.
You're still.
Official, do you want me to moderate this shit? Hold on. Official, do you want me to moderate this shit?
Yes.
Yeah, let official moderate. Let Tom moderate. Moderate.
Yeah,
So, speaking
All
of,
right.
hold on.
All right, Kel, don't talk
let's
over
moderate.
this nigga, bro.
Kel, shut up. Fuck.
Pick a proposition, bro. Pick a proposition.
You want to do inverse?
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing fiction. We're doing IRL. Let's go.
You know that we're fiction debaters, bro.
You literally tried to say you guys knowledge cap me. We're doing IRL. Let's go.
Wait, official, do you want to do crossfit?
Yeah, I'm down.
Who is that?
Let's do it.
All right, hold on.
Ew.
I'm gonna send you some stuff.
Fictional debaters.
Can we not do fiction, please? Can we not do fiction? That's low.
No, because
All
I
right.
always do IRL. And I beat your
Let's do
ass on.
IRL, please. Let's do IRL. Just do, yeah, we could do God's existence. Do you guys want to take God exists or no? No, we can do God's existence. Okay, fine. We can do abortion. We can do abortion. I'm a moral abolitionist.
No, I don't do abortion.
Oh my god.
What's your stance on abortion? Official.
What, Kel?
What's your stance on abortion? What's you guys' stance? Come on.
I know you do not want to do abortion, though.
I'm not gonna lie to you, neither. I
No,
don't do
let's go back to God. You want to do God's existence? You take that God existence. You want us to take that God existence? Do you guys want to take? Hold on. Do you guys want us to take that God exists, or do you? Come on, bro.
Do you take that Naruto beats Goku?
All right, I'll
We
take
okay.
fiction.
Yeah.
Why do they want to do fiction so bad? Like, chill out.
Hold on. Kel, I'm sending you like a very shitty argument in DMs.
No,
We can do.
I don't like premises.
I'll take the Zodiac Knights versus I guess anybody in fiction.
Zodiac Knight. Oh my god. Yo, bro, Tom, should I do fiction or should I just do IRL, bro? Because this nigga's a fucking dog.
I'd rather do God existence, but
fiction.
if they don't want to do
Do fiction?
Yeah.
Do you guys want a coin flip?
It makes sense to
Y'all
do
want a coin
fiction.
flip?
Let's do fiction. Let's do fiction or IRL. Okay, just coin flip. I'll take heads. They can take tails.
Is y'all cool with that?
No, he's just gonna do fiction, bro. Like, what the fuck is a coin flip?
Coin flip. Let's do a coin flip. Fiction or IRL.
They're gonna beat your ass. Why are you scared?
You're fucking ready, my nigga. You're trying to do fiction. That's not a real topic, my nigga. Come on, let's do actual.
That is a real topic.
No, I don't believe that's a real topic. You want to debate on that? We could do that. We could do that debate because that's a real topic. Let's go into your semantic underpinnings. You fucking dumb fuck retard.
Okay, so what's your definition of a real topic?
What's my definitional criterion of a real topic under my domain?
No,
that
would
would satisfy the
destruction,
criterion of IRL. Hold on, that would satisfy the criterion of IRL. Hold on. That would satisfy the criterion of IRL.
I didn't ask for a stutter.
Implications.
Fucking idiot, bro. Stop muting me.
Can you guys
take your pills?
Stop
take your fucking
talking,
Take your beer.
Fucking annoying. Holy shit.
This is why you lost to Careless, but like, let's keep going though.
What are the sufficient and necessary conditions for a thing to be a topic?
I don't believe in necessary conditions.
You don't believe in necessary conditions?
No, I don't hold to necessities. I'm a positivist.
Right? We're asking for the sufficient and necessary conditions. You
I don't hold to. Hold on. I can't give you the conjunction. Hold on. If one of the things. Hold on. If one of the things, what you call necessary conditions, if I take that to be meaningless and doesn't even exist, and I don't even hold to it in this first place, then a conjunction can't be given because one of the operands are failing. You dumb fuck retard. Okay. So if you actually give me P and Q, and I tell you no, I don't even hold to Q, so I don't even know what that means for Q, then I'm telling you that I can't give you the conjunction of P and Q. You dumb fuck retard. This is fucking ABC. You don't even know what you're saying. You're trying to meditate me on something. Saying you're getting bitch. Fucking out.
I'm not getting bitch at all.
I'm not getting bitched at all. Yes, you are. Yes.
Are you going to answer the question?
What's the question?
Oh my god, this is really
Yeah,
bad.
your
for you.
dog shit mic is ass. Can everybody agree that your mic is going out?
That's going to be a
Nobody's gonna hear
topic.
you. What you say?
I'm asking you for the sufficient and necessary conditions for a thing to be a topic.
Is this
Dumbass.
guy okay? Is this guy
Are
okay?
you
Yo,
okay?
Tron, let me ask you something. Hold on. Let's just appeal to like one of the people here. Yo, Tron, if I told him I deny necessary conditions, I don't even think that's meaningful. I don't even think that's a thing in the first place, right? And he asks me for the conjunction of sufficient and necessary conditions again. I can't fulfill the fucking conjunction if I'm telling you that the conjunction was never a thing to begin with. You dumbass.
Yeah,
Because one of the operands never was even an operand.
Would be, oh my god, sufficient condition would be conditions where a thing can be X, but it's not required. And a necessary condition would be that for all X's, this thing must have X to be X.
That just sounds like contingency and necessity, you dumb fuck. And that's not even what sufficiency is defined as under logical models. You dumb fuck retard. You're fucking retarded. No, hold on. When you're talking about the possibility of being X, but it's not required to be X because it can fail. I'm telling you that I don't even hold the dichotomy. I don't hold for a sufficient condition under your definition. Hold on. I don't hold to a sufficient condition for a contingency. Hold on.
Wait, Flo, what's the margin of error for your beliefs?
Hold on. Can you put both of them on mute? Because I'm replying now. I'm replying now. Put them on mute. Can we put muzzles on these niggas?
Oh, chill.
So one,
Chill.
Yeah, chill for a second. So one, he asked me what's the margins of error. This nigga's fucking retarded. Margins of error has nothing to do with the claim that I'm trying to make. You dumb fuck retard. What we're talking about is the
They follow a
modalistic
system for
domain.
reductio. They follow a system
Hold on, it's not
probability.
reductive. What are you talking about?
Especially for a syntax that you give.
You generally, now I'm going to send you the general conditions for what has to be a definition. All of them are going to say that it has to be a condition of sufficiency and necessity. You dumbass bitch. But like, it's fine. I'm glad to teach you this, right? Among other
You can't
things
teach me
in
shit. You
language.
fucking dog shit.
So you don't know what to talk about, which is why I'm
How are
going
you
to go
trying
get
to
a
be
video.
rhetorical with your mic being so ass? Let's be
I'm
honest.
going to get you a video right now. I'm going to go get you a video right
You
now.
don't even know what you're saying.
No, I know
mic
what
is
I'm
dog
saying.
shit.
I explained it.
Fix that shit.
No, you're dog shit. You need to fix that shit.
No, you're dog shit.
You're
You need to
extremely
fix
muffled,
that.
bro.
That's supposed to be like dialectical dab? I'm sorry.
This bitch, take your pills. Maybe nigga went like
you
5
got a
days.
square head, my nigga. Your head is square. But listen, that's not even the point, Steve. Yo, Minecraft Steve. Yo, dialectical Minecraft Steve. Chill yourself down.
Yo, Flo, where's Flo, what's the margin of error, bro? You still haven't given me the margin of error, bro.
Yeah, I told you I don't have to.
Follow this.
I already told you.
Plus, hold on, you haven't given me you haven't given me a standard deviation for the argument.
Listen, bro, I don't know why you're
Why do I have to
screaming
give a
over
standard
yourself. How
deviation,
retarded.
or why do I have to give you a standard deviation or a margin of error? Can you go ahead and justify that?
Yeah, because both of those things follow under the hypothesis that you gave me, right? So if it has to
how
fall
does
under
it
the
follow
hypothesis,
under the hypothesis I gave you? And what was the
well,
hypothesis
because
I
those
gave
two
you? I don't
things are
think
necessary
I
for
gave you a
hypothesis to exist. Although those two things will be necessary to analyze in the hypothesis,
I
right?
don't hold to
You can search it up.
necessities, obviously.
Wait, hold up.
I don't hold to
Hold up. I
necessities.
don't care if you hold to. I don't care if you don't hold to necessities. I
Then
hold to
why are they
necessities, so
necessary?
I'm gonna be asking for the
It's a
necessity.
claim. Why is it necessary?
Why is it
Oh my God.
necessary? Yeah, because that's how you and that's basically how you give a definition. Yourself, you need to be able to analyze it. For you to be able to analyze it, you must have.
I don't take it.
You don't even know what you're saying. Yo, can we put them on mute? Can we put a much on them? Yeah, thank you. Understanding this, and you can put me on mute after this so they can think that it's not biased. So understanding that when you say how you give a definition, one, when you're talking about you, I'm not even sure what you mean by you. What's the signification, right? In the denotation. I don't even think you know what a denotation is, but I'm going to go ahead and amp you on that. When you're speaking about a denotation in the classical sense, denotation is just going to be a relation for the proposition to be an external state of affairs for which is going to be individuated from the particular bodies or the mixtures. These can have the relations, so the denotation is going to be acting as the fucking association to the words themselves for the particular images, which ought to fucking represent the state of affairs, you dumb fuck retard. Now, understanding the denotation of you, I don't even know what that means, right? I'm just going to be saying that I'm going to be a virtual intensity. I'm going to be this virtual intensity that's going to be pre-individualistic and is going to be preordained in that sense, okay? So I'm not going to be a subject. I don't know what you mean by you, okay? I don't believe that I'm a you. And when I say I'm not going to be using I in the sense of the stratification of differentiations, you dumb fuck, which we're going to call actual. You dumb fuck retard. So you don't know what you're speaking about. You don't even know anything you're speaking about. You're getting fucking bitch. Look at your ass. Now, we're going to get back to my main point. And no, it's not the primary meaning of the term. I don't hold to that. Now, understanding that, when we're getting back to what I'm trying to say, is that, well, when you're saying that well, it's the necessary conditions. Oh, and there are contingencies. I'm telling you, I'm going to be denying both necessity and contingency. I don't see any argumentation and advocation for that. I'm a possibilist. I'm a delusion. So can you go ahead and prove contingencies? Can you go ahead and prove necessities? Because obviously I'm going to be denying them both. You dumb fuck retard. You're ass. Okay?
Prove it being true in the logic principles or just the whole logic scheme. Like, what the fuck?
What does that mean?
You say, oh, well, I deny the scheme of logic and what certain things entail in there. That's fine, right?
That's not what I'm saying.
But we're talking about things from the perspective of logic. It's not even an actual critique. Like, the fuck?
No, we're not. This isn't this perspective of logic. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not saying I'm denying logic. I'm denying the scheme of logic. I'm telling you I'm denying. I'm telling you I'm denying that you're going to be instantiating for a contingency, necessity, distinction, because I deny all dichotomies. Your mic is going out when you're talking over me, so stop trying to talk over me, because obviously it's not going to help you. Now you can put a muzzle. You can put hold on. You can put hold on. We're gonna put a muzzle on you after this, right? I'm gonna go on mute, and then you can go ahead and give your attack. Okay? Stop trying to talk when I'm talking. I promise you're not gonna be heard. And I don't hold to your classical Bayesianism. And preacher, I don't hold to your classical Bayesianism. Neither.
That's fine.
I don't hold to your classical Bayesianism.
Well, I'm not even positing classical Bayesianism. You're literally you're a schizo.
Oh, you're not using Bayesian reasoning?
I'm not positing Bayesian reasoning. When did I invoke Bayesian reasoning?
So in the chat,
What do you mean you're not positing Bayesian reasoning? Why does the beginning of the sentence just says
hold on,
in
everybody,
Bayesian
hold on.
terms?
This is a blunder.
And then it says in Bayesian reasoning, and it explains what explanatory power is. You look very, very retarded here. Just to be clear, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You sound like a fat autistic.
You're gonna be applying it in the chat. You're obviously gonna be talking. Hold on, everybody, look in the chat. He's talking about Bayesian reasoning in the chat.
I sent you a link to a video on Crash Course Philosophy that talks about the sufficient and necessary conditions and what the view of definitions are.
I don't hold to them.
I don't hold to them. When you can figure out both the necessary and sufficient conditions.
Can you give me why would even hold to the expressive power of the definition?
Let's go.
Why would I say
what
it
do you
has more
define something to
expressive
be
power?
necessary? What do you define necessary to be?
I don't believe in necessities. I don't believe it has a definition.
Okay, wait,
just
wait. So you don't believe in the dictionary?
No, I
believe in
don't
Oxford
believe in
languages?
necessities. Now we're getting somewhere.
Also, wait, you don't believe in Oxford languages? You realize Oxford is a
No,
composition?
I don't hold to your definition.
Wait, so do you believe? Wait, hold on. You don't believe that
This is a
Oxford is a
spaz out.
composition?
This is a spaz out.
This is bad. This is
Yeah, it's
bad.
bad
No,
for
you're.
you. This is a spaz out. Your mic is
Well,
going
he's
out.
not gonna respond to my argument or my question.
What are you talking about?
This is bad.
Yeah, it's bad for you. What are you talking about?
You guys, back to the question. Based on the context of logic and this
There's two people talking at once.
the logical thesis scheme is correct.
This is a 2v1, by the way. You guys didn't want that.
Bro, it's bad. No, you
It's
bad.
I promise.
We just beat your ass. We just beat your ass.
Yeah. So what was gonna be the attack against the necessity denial? And me being a possibilist.
Oh, it's just a non sequitur.
Oh, it's just a non sequitur. How is it a non sequitur? Right? How's that non sequitur?
You're talking about an external critique to necessity sufficiency, but we're asking questions about why something would fit the category of being necessary and sufficient.
Why? What do you talk? What?
Both these concepts are completely separate. You don't
That
see
sounds
that?
like a confused question. What do you mean? Why is something in this category of being necessary or sufficient? What do you mean?
That's like us talking about apples and oranges and you bringing up Squidward. Like, what are you talking about?
No, what are you talking about? I'm saying I'm negating both apples and oranges. You dumb fuck. How is a negation a differentiation? Hold on. How is a negation a differentiation of a new concept? What are you talking about?
We're asking you questions assuming the framework of X and Y. We're not asking.
You're not gonna assume that. I'm not gonna assume that. That's epistemic circularity. I'm gonna be critiquing the linguistic apparatus that you're gonna be presuming within your conceptual schematic. You dumbass.
Wait, so Flo, you deny Oxford being a composition?
I don't even know what you mean by Oxford being a composition. That doesn't make sense.
Yo, is that nigga trolling, bro?
Why is two people talking?
Right.
That's gonna be Mr. Official, just like how, hold on, look in the chat, that's gonna be a fucking issue, you dumb fucker retard. So obviously, you don't know what you're saying, okay? I'm gonna help you one more time, okay? Listen, yeah, they're trolling. So, within the conceptual scheme, you're gonna have a link apparatus, okay? Maybe you haven't read on any Carnap, you haven't read in any Quine, you haven't read in any Zoroaster, right? Kierkegaard or Nietzsche, so it's totally fine. So when you're speaking about a linguistical framework, right, you're gonna have meta vocabulary, you're gonna have rules, you're gonna have syntax, etc. And when you're speaking about those meta vocabularies, you're gonna have the primary, preliminaries, for which is just going to be cautionary towards any of your fucking dialysis, right? You're going to be saying that obviously when you're having a contingency necessity distinction, right? Obviously that's going to be presumed under your fucking linguistical framework. But what I'm doing right now is doing a meta investigation on your linguistical framework that you're going to be presupposing within your fucking conceptual scheme. Now I'm going to ask you this one more time. When you're speaking about necessities and when you're speaking about contingencies, actually I'm going to ask you this right now too. Hold on. One, what's the argument for realism of anything? What's the argument for metaphysical realism? Because obviously you're going to be presupposing that, right? You're going to be speaking about possible worlds for which something is going to be satisfying all of them. So obviously you can't give me that, you dumb fuck retard. Yes. So, and another thing I want you to give right now, hold on, is what's going to be the argument for the definition actually having more expressive power than any of the type of definitions that I'm extrapolating or any semantic underpinnings, okay? Then another thing I want you to do, and I just want you guys to do this to me right now. Give me hold on. Give me your fucking theory of argumentation too. Go ahead.
Yeah, so how is this a response to assuming under parameters right, that our prediction would be true? Like how does that respond to any of that?
Okay,
because
maybe he's a dumb fuck retard. So maybe he's a dumb fuck retard. Maybe he's a dumb fuck retard.
All we said was that listen, under certain all we said is that
maybe he's a fuck retard. I don't even know what he means by empirical
So wait, hold on,
evidence.
flow.
You asked me a question.
Wait, hold on. Are you fine with empirical evidence being anecdotalism?
Hold on. You asked me a question. I'm gonna go. Hold on. You asked me a question. Let me answer. So when you asking the question, how does this go? Hold on. When you ask me a question, speaking about the things that you're presupposing, what I'm doing right now is giving an external critique and a different criterion. You dumb fuck retard. You fucking ass. Okay. Now understanding this. Hold on, retard. When you're speaking about the empirical evidence via anecdotalism, I'm probably gonna deny your empirics or what you mean by empiricalism. Okay?
Wait, we can construct the confidence. If you want to deny it, like you need some sort of for you to be able to deny it, right? So it's fine if I create a confidence. I just create a confidence interval for this set data or hypothesis, right? And you can take the hypothesis alternative. I'll take the hypothesis for it. You don't hold to. Wait, so do you think possibilities are true?
Do I think possibilities are true? I don't even know what it means for a possibility to be true.
Something could be has the potential to be.
I don't hold to potency, but no, I don't hold to being. No, I don't hold to be. Bro. I believe in peer becoming. You dumb fuck. It's peer becoming. Hey, you dumbass. Hold on. Why is there two people talking again? Try one more time. One at a time. You guys, like, bro, this has to be like kindergarten. I have to put you guys on fucking lines, okay? Listen, hold on. Line up for Daddy Flow. Wait. I know I'm Santa Claus and shit. You guys are gonna hop on my fucking minor lap, but chill down. Listen, I'm asking you this one more time, okay? Listen, I don't hold to potency. The power of something. I don't hold to powers. That's assuming powerism. I don't hold to powerism and dispositionalism, which that's also assuming. So you can go ahead and prove that. You can prove that.
So you don't think I'll be through the screen?
What validity? That's what I'm wondering. Like, what?
Like, is this relevant? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think I have any relevancy at all.
Hold on. What?
Hold on. Do you think possibilities have to be consistent? Hold on. Do you believe possibilities have to be consistent? Yes or no? Vert, do you believe possibilities have to be consistent? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah, nah. Do I think possibilities have to be consistent?
Yo, easy Vert.
Nah.
Yeah. So you don't believe in consistent possibilities, right?
If there's too many, let's say if there's too many like commitments for it, then
too many commitments. So you
let's say
possibility. Wait, so you actually wait, hold on. So what's your definition of a possibility?
Oh shit.
Possibility. Hold on. I'll use like the Oxford definition.
Oxford definition goes under the consistent possibility.
Yeah, wait, yes, it's just something that may happen or be the case.
Something that may happen or be the case. What does it mean to may happen or be the case?
You said what?
Does that tell me what a possibility is?
It's just or I'm not like going beyond
being likely or possible. Hold on, possibilities or just something that could be likely or possible. That really? That's a hold on. That's a begging the question. You dumb. Hold on. You just
Begging the question? How is that begging the question?
an investigative future. Hold on.
I just got back.
When I asked you, what do you mean to be possible? And you just said that's something that may happen or be the case. And I asked you what it means to may happen or be the case. Right back to being likely or possible. You dumb fuck. That's an fucking circuit.
I think that's just a bad faith question. I think that's just a bad faith question, and that's not a valid way of determining the meaning of what he's saying. Right? Some definitions we know what they mean, but it's hard to describe them. Like we have a definition of red. We have a definition of right. It's weird to define in that way. Like I think you're just using an inaccurate process to evaluate.
I don't know what red is.
I think you do know. I think you do know. I think you do know we don't say a certain thing happen. Like for example, we can give an example like Johnny down the street versus Johnny not going down the street. Those two things would be examples of possibilities. Okay, I grant that you don't know. You don't know a lot of things. I grant that you don't know a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think you know what we mean.
Want to go ahead and prove knowledge?
Generally, when we talk about possibility, you don't believe knowledge. You don't believe knowledge.
No, I don't believe in your knowledge. No.
That's cool. That's like great.
That's not great.
So when we ask you for the sufficient necessary conditions for a thing to be a topic, and you saying, "Oh, well, I don't believe in sufficiency and necessity," how does that answer the question?
I'm telling you, I don't
because what we were looking for, what we wanted you to do, demonstrate what makes a topic under your thing, so we could actually engage with the topic. But then you got to asking, you not trying to posit, positing external critiques about logic when we're talking about sufficiency in this. That is the biggest non-square of all. We asked the question, this is what you went to. Hell, no, we're not going to get a mute on me. We need a mute on you.
Can we get a mute on this guy? You're just saying a whole bunch of nothing, okay? A whole bunch of fucking dialectical baloney. Now, let me tell you this, okay? Now, when you're speaking about, what are the sufficient conditions? Make this either, what are the conditions that makes this either a sufficient condition or necessary conditions? Listen, when you're speaking about that, one, that's going to be a loaded question, okay? Now, listen, one, that's going to be assuming that sufficient conditions or necessary conditions apply to these things in the first place, or even are things that can be applied in the first place, and not a bunch of strings and symbols that you try to make your own fucking subjective meaning and apply it on there. And I don't even know what does it mean for sufficient conditions or necessary conditions, because that doesn't make sense in my fucking paradigm. Now, understanding that, what we're trying to do is put into question what the fuck and why the fuck would sufficient conditions and necessary conditions applying to anything in the first place, and even are uncritiquable, because you're trying to act as if we should assume these things. We're holding an external linguistical apparatus from your fucking linguistical apparatus. Maybe I have to give you a plethora of reasonings to actually try to help you on versus objects distinctions, okay? And so you can actually start understanding this. This is fucking simple, you dumb fuck retard. Same with not even circular, begging the question type of way of when you're speaking about possibilities. When we're speaking about possibilities, if you tell me it's something that may happen or be the case, and I ask you, what does it mean to be may happen or be the case? That's not telling me how did we even come to the conclusion of this being possibility. You're telling me it's possibility because it's possibility. You dumb fucking retard, okay? This is like a scribbled level fucking blunder. And I don't even think you guys know who scribbled is. But it's crazy. You guys must have came from the same fucking elementary fucking cohort, because you guys are fucking ass. Now, hold on. Listen.
All right, thank you guys for unmuting me. Oh, he's still going on. It's a little Kirk ramble.
I'm a possibilist from Chris Mortensen. So I'm going to deny necessities. 2, I'm a delusion, so I'm going to deny identity. I'm going to deny all the things you're speaking about, and I'm going to be denying your probability, and I'm going to be denying everything that's defined of that.
Yourself?
Wait, no, Vert.
No, I can hold to like an Adorno account. I don't believe in identity. No, I don't hold to it. I don't believe in identity. I believe in difference. Dumbass.
even if we ask a question, assuming parameters X and Y, or even if something is loaded, right, in that sense, right, that doesn't equate to us saying that, oh, this thing has any say on this thing, that this thing must be true in a sense, like, externally, like from what your standpoint would be. All we're asking you is why internally does this meet the sufficient and necessary conditions? You asking us why, you are saying that you deny sufficient and necessary condition relationships, right, is a non sequitur because the internal thesis, right, posits those particular ideas, and we're asking you under the rules and parameters of this type of framework, right?
Oh my God.
How would you define this thing this way, right? And you
Tron.
still fail to answer that.
Tron.
This is just a big non sequitur. It's bad. We can just conclude.
Holy
We can
fucking
conclude.
shit! I'm not adopting that framework. So why the fuck?
I know you're not adopting that framework, but we're asking you under this framework, what are the sufficient and necessary conditions?
Hold on.
We're not saying that this framework is the case externally.
You said one. That's presupposing.
We're asking you
it's internal.
from an internal model. From an internal model, what are the sufficient and necessary conditions for X and Y?
Oh my God,
That's what the debate is. You bringing up anything outside of you bringing up anything outside that topic, right? Listen.
Is he okay?
If you bring up anything outside of that topic or the internal framework, is a non sequitur. External frameworks have nothing to do with the internal framework.
You
Exact. That's the problem.
That's not a non sequitur.
I don't think you're.
It is a non sequitur. The topic.
Something that I deny. That's like going up to an elliptic nihilism. That's like going up to an elliptic nihilism, and elliptic nihilist, and saying, "Oh,
you're
do you
talking
believe
too
this
much.
is true?" They're obviously gonna say it's not true because they don't hold the truth. You dumb fuck retard. If you ask them, "Is it false?"
Okay.
No, they're not gonna say it's false because they don't hold to falsity.
You're saying okay, so you're saying that sufficient and necessary conditions are not true, but we're asking you.
I'm not done.
Right.
Stop. And for the
what are the sufficient and necessary conditions for that thing to be a thing under this conceptual scheme?
I don't believe
you bringing up what the conceptual scheme is externally justified.
Hold on, shut the fuck up. For the shit that he's given in the chat, obviously, I don't believe that the Q is going to be following from the P of the fucking conditionalization. And also, I would like to also say, the P is not going to enable the fucking Q, given the sufficient condition of the P, okay? Now, obviously, I don't believe identity actually implies any fucking contradiction, you dumbass. And it doesn't make contradictions trivialized. And even if it did make the contradiction, and even if it did imply a contradiction, it's definitely not going to be making trivialization of the fucking logic system, right? Because I believe that trivialism is possible, but insofar to its inferential admissibility, not insofar to its logical system. So a non-trivial theory cannot trivialize under trivialism, and that's how trivialism would be possible if I can express a non-trivial theory X, for which that non-trivial theory has trivialism as a component, for which is just going to be engineered logically. Actually make an explosion within the logic, you dumb fuck retard. Now understanding that, you stupid little bitch.
So we asked you a question from the perspective of the framework of sufficiency and necessity and definitions, and you failed to answer that question.
I'm not going to answer within them. I'm not
and
then
the whole topic is assuming that framework that we're abiding by, regardless of if you disagree or agree with the framework. Every type of argument is everything is centered around that. I take it to be non.
Be within the prove that the topic is going to be within the
I think it's pretty evident. It says so we have no reasons to go against the thing.
And we're talking about hold on.
Yeah, so what you're saying, unless you're sufficient and necessary conditions for that thing to be a thing, you wouldn't be able to say that, it's not the case.
By repetition. He's repeating himself. Now, listen, we're speaking about the topic, okay? And I want you to remember this. The topic is literally on if fiction is an actual real domain, okay? And that's what's being in question. I don't believe it's an actual topic. I don't believe it's a real domain, okay? That's what's in question right now, And you keep on invoking these fucking loaded questions like, oh, what's gonna be the necessary or the fucking sufficient conditions for this to not be a real domain or for this to be a real domain? Like, my nigga, you're fucking retarded. I'm not saying there's gonna be necessary and sufficient conditions because that's just gonna be baking in contingency and necessity. Right? Obviously, deny. I'm putting into question. You dumb fuck. And I told you a different alternative one can take. It's a methodological exemplification. You dumb fuck retard. Understand the plethora of fucking reasons I'm giving, and you can try to go against it and stop fucking going circular and red herring and fucking repeating yourself over and over and over, and then tell your little fucking little side dick sucker who's in the chat on ChatGPT to stop fucking running away from the subject and get into fucking VC2 and get beat on just like his partner is. Okay, we're gonna tell you this one more time. Okay, now listen. Try this one
You
more
done
time.
with your schizo ramble?
Why does
Okay, go ahead.
identity invoke contradictions? And why does a contradiction have to trivialize if nothing is identical? Because I could give a Russell model, and Russell's model can basically be saying the definition of X equal X, which we can have a non-self-identical universe. Identity is not going to be encapsulated by the fucking object fully, but the object is going to be pointing to something beyond that for which it has features of non-identical points. So Adorno seems to go into the non-self-identical universe as well. And then I'm going to be saying that the Lucy is going to be taking differentiation of identity for and you're not going to be holding to fixed. You're not going to be holding to fixed static things. We're going to a differential calculus. We're going to hold to the plane of immanence. We're going to be saying that the differentiations are going to be that which is not going to be stipulated from the coagulations, but all identity is of differentiations that's going to be stabilized.
So
or
when we're
stratified
outside the framework, we're not talking about that framework.
Of differentiations.
The topic assumes the framework. Positing that you don't take it that there's a thing also assumes the framework. That's also pretty self-evident.
What are you saying? What are you saying? I can't hear you. Your mic is bad.
I'm saying that this is baked up to be a big nothing burger. Even you taking the negation from a logical standpoint, logic, the topic assumes logic in this facet of determining what things are things. That's fine if you disagree.
Yo, let me give an argument out there, bro.
I'm not even
Hello, so
denying
like,
logic.
if identity fails, the inference rules remain classical, then contradictions can no longer be contained. Because if A is not fixed, then distinctions collapse.
Vert,
This is bad. This is bad.
You're presupposing that distinctions are representations.
This is really
so
bad.
distinctions are not going to be that which is going to be fixed, but the distinctions or the differentiations is going to be
been
that
doing
which
the same thing
for
so long.
in
He
your
just
subject.
goes.
So you don't even know what the conditions of
Get the definition of
hold on,
distinction.
and I'm not. And hold on.
I mean,
I'm not sure if I said this in a reg. Hold on, I'm not sure.
I would rather
not have a sufficient condition for something to be a topic in language. Like you're unable to deliver.
Hold on. Holy fucking shit. Now Vert was talking. Let's get your boyfriend to talk after this too. Now, obviously, Vert, you didn't understand anything I'm saying. Obviously, the distinctions are not going to be that which is just going to be in between the identical sets, because you're presupposing as distinction the production of the identity, which identity is going to be primacy. But I'm telling you that the differentiations are going to be that which is primary, and identity is that which is going to be produced from differentiation in itself, imminent to itself. You probably haven't heard that because you're fucking ass. You're getting beat on. Now we're gonna try this one more time. Now listen. Official, you're not understanding this. I'm not denying logic. I told you this multiple times. Now, maybe I'm not sure if I said this in the debate, but maybe I said I was a logical nihilist. And logical nihilism doesn't deny logic. They say logic is heuristic. It's just not going to be truth-bearing in the sense that's going to be true. It's going to hold the Boolean value of 1, okay? We're saying that it's going to be false, okay? All logic is going to be false, and it doesn't hold in complete generality. I'm still using logic, and I'm denying your modal logic that you're trying to invoke, the classical modal logic, which holds to contingencies and necessities. I'm denying that dichotomy, okay? Because I'm denying both of the options that's going to be represented, okay? You dumb fuck retard. And I'm an eternalist in a way, but I'm not the classical eternalist, okay? Now, you're going to try this one more time. I want you guys to unmute yourselves, and I want you guys to actually go against this without being circular, okay? God,
I want you to answer within the given conceptual scheme. Otherwise, the debate is going to be over.
Now, once you give the margin of error, standard deviation for the argumentation.
Why are you asking for the margin of error again?
No. We could conclude.
Are you retarded, Wolfer? Like, are you? Wait, why is this guy even talking? Wait, why is he even talking during the debate? Like, who are you?
We can conclude.
Why am I talking to the debate, retard?
Yeah, let's conclude.
Sean, you taught him. Sean, you didn't.
He's so lost he doesn't understand his activity.
You didn't tell him to assume his conceptual scheme on other people.
It's very, very bad. I agree.
People, right? No. Let me talk to Chon. Chon, you didn't teach him this. You did not teach him to assume his own conceptual scheme on other people, right? Yeah, you can have different conceptual schemes that critiques your fucking conceptual scheme external from your conceptual scheme. You're fucking retarded. Oh my god, don't come back to debating. Oh my god, now I know why Careless was bitching your shit. He outflexed your shit and you look retarded. Okay? Same with Vert. Yo, Vert, you're fucking ass. Don't ever call yourself good, my nigga. You will lose to Mono. I don't want
Yeah,
you
he's
ever
still
calling
going on
yourself
his little
good.
perk ramble.
Oh, smack the fuck out of you, my nigga. You're
Percolating,
ass.
Nigga, yo, this nigga's
percolating,
5'6", bro.
percolating.
This nigga is
Niggas
5'6".
built like
Bro,
dialect.
this shit. You got Schwann syndrome, bro.
This
Like,
nigga
fuck.
eating up
This
the
nigga's
mic,
so
bro.
bad.
Ass,
Nigga,
nigga.
I'm so
Shut the
angry.
fuck up.
Start eating up the
Ooh, they're
world.
making me so mad, so mad, so mad.
Ew. You have a square head, my nigga. Shut the fuck up. Now listen. We're gonna conclude. We can end the rec here. I mean, John, what do you think about the debate? Let's be so honest. Vert is so desperate. He had to vote for himself. I'm not voting for myself. It's bad looks. Nigga has to vote for himself. Nigga he's his own defender. Look at him. Look at him. 2v1. Drag these niggas across their fucking minds. Look at this shit, bro. He's his own fucking defender, my nigga. Hey, yo, official. Yo, be just like him right now, bro.
I mean, I didn't really expect much
Be
from
just like
Kel
this nigga,
anyway.
bro.
Got a list and he just talks. I
Got
mean,
fucking
shit.
outflexed by Careless.
Ironic.
Fat as hell.
Ironic.
Broke that shit
Ironic.
again. I can keep on saying that.
2020
I
said y'all
got
can't fuck with me.
diabetes. You got diabetes.
Y'all know how it is.
The fuck?
That shit
Late
not funny.
onset congenital adrenal hyperplasia. All of this shit, bro.
Boy, yo, I got
Bad
3
for you.
testicles. Little deformed
You
bitch. Shut up.
3 testicles. Nigga sounds autistic.
That shit was not funny.
Anyways, if we want to hit some substance, that would be pretty awesome.